Hey guys, welcome back to Shayna's Shenanigans. I'm gonna be doing some garlic things today. I already kind of started and then I was like, hey, I should get my camera out. So what I have here is so much sprouting garlic. And it's pretty much all sprouting, and some people throw it away at this point, but what I'm gonna do is, it's still like, it's very mild. I don't know. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna like this, but I'm gonna try it so that I know for future reference if this is a way that I want to preserve garlic that maybe sprouts. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna peel it, and then I'm gonna go through the tedious task of splitting it in half and taking this sprout out from all the way down to the base here so that I only have the garlic, not the sprouts. And then I'm going to put it into my blender, chop it up, or my food processor, chop it up, and then I'm going to put it in olive oil and then freeze it. So it would, like, for sauteing and stuff like that, and soups, things that I can just take a small jar out at a time and use it up, take another small jar out, because I really hate to see all this garlic go to waste. So I'm hoping I like it that way, because this is a lot of labor intensive work. It's gonna take me a while to hand peel all of this garlic and then go and chop and take the sprouts out of the middle of them. But like I said, I was gifted this garlic from a friend who didn't feel like dealing with it. And so this is how I spend my day off. I love garlic though. I use garlic in everything. And when a recipe calls for 1 clove or 2 cloves of garlic, I usually put 6 to 8. That's how much I love garlic. So that being said, I'm gonna put you on time lapse and we'll peel up this garlic. That's a load of garlic. So what I'm gonna do is, you see how it is sprouting? I have so many like that. Pretty much every single one, not gonna lie. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cut it down the center, and you see how you can see the sprout in the middle. I'm gonna take that out. And it's tedious and it's gonna take me a little while, but I'm gonna put this in my bucket for vegetable scraps for veggie stock. And so that's not gonna go to waste, but I'm not exactly sure, but I hear that this sprout will make things bitter if you use the garlic itself with it. So I don't want that. I don't want the bitterness, but I want the garlic. So I am going to go through this process, because this is a lot of garlic that I do not want to go to waste, because I love garlic, as I mentioned before. Change of plans. Turns out I don't have patience to cut each individual clove in half, pull out the sprout from both sides. I did probably 1 clove's worth like that, and I just can't do it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my knife and I'm just gonna cut the tip off of the sprout, and I'm gonna leave it in there. But I am going to cut the tip off so that it's minimal and we don't have a big long green sprout going into our olive oil mix. But yeah, we're just going to see if it actually is bitter or not. We're gonna use this as a learning opportunity because no, my patience is, no, ain't gonna happen. I mean, okay, maybe I should be taking the time to like do big ones like that because I don't have too many that are that big. So maybe I will for those huge ones, but for just like little tiny ones, no. No, I'm gonna save myself some time and some energy, and because I mean, really, I'm not too worried about a little bit of bitter because the garlic is such a strong flavor, and it's going to be frozen for one, which will probably mellow it out, and it's going to be kind of like frozen marinated, if that's the right thing, in olive oil. And so I'm going to be using this for cooking, so it's like I can add things to it to make it less bitter, if that's the case. You know what I mean? That's kind of why I'm not too worried about it. I just wanted to like preserve this garlic because it's a lot of garlic just to throw away. Hurts my soul to do that. So, what kind of recipes do you use garlic for? And do you even like garlic? Do you not like garlic? Mostly, I use it in everything. Everything but my cereal. I even ferment garlic, and we use that as like a go-to for if somebody's coming down with a sniffle or a sore throat or just general health. Like once in a while, I'll just get my kids to pop one in their mouth like it's a vitamin, because it really is. It's jam-packed full of nutrients and antibiotic or anti-inflammatory, antibiotic, antifungal. Like garlic is just amazing. And in its fermented state, it isn't as spicy. Like my kids can eat it. You get all the benefits of the raw garlic, but it's not as spicy because fermenting it kind of mellows it out a lot. So for my kids to just like, and myself to pop a thing of garlic in our mouth and just kind of munch it. And I also add it fresh to salads and stuff like that because I find it's a nice flavor for that sort of thing. And then we're still getting it in its fresh form. I mean, you can even cook with fermented garlic, but you'll lose some of that nutrients and stuff, right? And that's not why you spend the time fermenting, because fermenting actually takes a while, like a month before it's like actually fermenting, because you got to let the process take its course. So I usually do my fermented garlic on the counter for about a month. This time I tried 2 months, but I noticed that my garlic turned like a blue. And so I was reading up on that, like a blue greenish, and I kind of thought that meant it was rotten. So why does fermented garlic turn blue, and is it safe to eat? Although blue garlic may look off-putting, it's perfectly safe to eat. The change of color is actually caused by a reaction between the enzymes and the sulfur-containing amino acids in the garlic, which are the same enzymes that are responsible for garlic's flavor. So fermented garlic is only no longer good to eat if the mold forms. And mold forms if garlic isn't fully submerged in your brine and it is subjected to air molecules. So perfectly good to eat, just mind over matter. Look at the little pile of veggie stock. I'm going to use them for veggie stock. Sounds cool. I'm just going to start with a little bit at first because I want it chopped, not pureed. So down here, power on, go down to my chop setting. more time. They're a little bit big. Beautiful. This is like garlic porn. Yummy. So I just have some used jars and lids here, cleaned, washed with just hot soapy water. And I'm just gonna spoon this in probably, I don't know, about 2/3 full. Because I want to leave some space for the, just lightly pack it in there, not crazy. 2/3 full, and then I want to top it off with olive oil. Okay, this one I'm probably going to use as like a gift for gifting, because I know lots of people love garlic as much as me. They're my garlic tribe. These ones will feel a little bit fuller because I don't cheap them out. Okay, well, I need a hell of a lot more where that came from. Okay, I'm just going to take some 100% extra virgin olive oil. Pour it in. A little bit at a time so it can soak into the cracks. I am just going to kind of take a chopstick and debubble it a little bit. And it freezes. I bet you could put a little bit of salt and pepper and like seasonings and stuff that you know, normally cook with and stuff when you're sauteing, but because I don't have specific recipes that I want to use this in, I'm just going to keep it garlic and olive oil. This I think needs a little bit. I just want to make sure that the garlic is like submerged and not poking out. I have so much more garlic, so I'm gonna have to find more jars